John Mayer's time with Columbia Records is coming to an end after 20 years. The 44-year-old musician announced he was leaving the label in a post shared with his 5 million Instagram followers on Friday. The news comes 8 months after the release of Mayer's final album with Columbia Records, titled Sob Rock, in July. He began by revealing that he experienced some wonderful personal and creative relationships during those 21 years in collaboration together, but now has decided not to renew my recording agreement with Columbia Records. Mayer continued, "Hard as it is to say goodbye, I'm excited to pursue new avenues of making music, both of my own and with other artists." The blues enthusiast ended the post by sharing, "I love music more than ever, and I believe some of my best work still lies ahead. With gratitude and enthusiasm, John." The announcement came in the form of a letter to fans on Instagram, which included turning off the comments portion of the post. Mayer's first release with Columbia was his debut studio album, Room for Squares, which dropped in June 2001. It peaked at number 8 on the U.S. Billboard 200, and earned him a Grammy Award for Best Male Pop Vocal Performance for Your Body Is a Wonderland. Room for Squares turned out to be his best-selling album to date, having sold about 4.5 million copies in the United States. He would drop 6 more records, all while exploring some different musical directions, including the incorporation of a more bluesier sound, before his final release with Columbia, Sob Rock. The tour in support of Sob Rock was temporarily put on hold when he and members of his band tested positive for COVID-19. Late last month, after he contracted the virus for a second time, Mayer postponed 4 shows. "Well, more members of the band tested positive for COVID today, and I was one of them," he said, in a post on February 24. "This means we have to reschedule the next 4 shows, which we've already rescheduled and posted above." The Waiting on the World to Change singer told fans impacted by the cancellations that he was so sorry to make you change your plans. "This is a bummer for everyone in the band and crew, to say nothing of the question hanging over everyone's head, mine included, as to how I tested positive on PCR twice in 2 months," Mayer said, adding, that his first case was extremely mild, but this one's got the better of me. The Daughters artist finished off his post in saying, "We'll give you everything we've got at these upcoming shows, just as soon as we rest up and regroup. With love and appreciation, me." Mayer adjusted the format of his recent show at Madison Square Garden in New York City after drummer Steve Ferroni and background singer Carlos Ricketts tested positive for coronavirus, People reported. The guitarist ended up doing an acoustic set and was joined by Questlove later in the performance. Mayer also recently played Washington, D.C.'s Capital One Arena with a sore throat, all while soothing his vocal cords with a cup of tea by his side during an acoustic set, the outlet reported. He told concertgoers, "After the last 2 years, I am not canceling a show. We do not cancel shows here. I mean, if it's that thing and you've got it, well, I understand. Anything other than that. If it's just me and I gotta bang on a guitar with my right hand and my left hand's in a sling and I tell you stories, I will not cancel a show." The musical artist revealed on Instagram Tuesday that the concert was another exercise in spirit and love amid difficult circumstances. Big thanks to our old friend #JJ Johnson for sitting in on drums to keep the set feeling loud and proud, he said. Thanks all for rolling with the punches. I'm more sure than ever that I have the greatest fans around. Meyer previously tested positive for COVID-19 in early January, as he had to bow out of a show at the Playing in the Sand Festival in Mexico. The Sob Rock Tour is expected to resume with a March 11th concert at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Postponements of those 4 shows include the February 25th concert in Pittsburgh being rescheduled to May 5th, the March 1st concert in Belmont Park, New York being rescheduled to May 7th, and the March 4th show to take place in Boston was rescheduled to a pair of shows on May 9th and 10th.